Hey guys, I put this together super fast because I did a training yesterday for my Trade Your Edge group around the ORB or Opening Range Breakout trade. And there was a sort of picture perfect textbook example of that trade today in UNH. So this is the video. The following is the video that I sent to my Trade Your Edge group to sort of recap that. I haven't done a training that I've put on YouTube, but I'll do like a scaled down version of what I did for those guys yesterday to talk about the trade. Again, this was picture perfect orb opening range breakout trade. There are other videos you can watch about that trade and how it works. But UNH, because so much money had piled into healthcare as a safety trade because of the tariff turmoil that's going on, it added kind of fuel to the fire. It added to the success of the trade, which dropped 25 points UNH after the short trigger in the orb trade. So I hope you enjoy the video. It's relatively short, and have a great 3-day weekend. Thanks. Hey guys, just to follow up on the opening range break, UNH this morning, perfect classic example of this trade. This is the 1 minute chart, so you can see the first 15 minutes. Here's 945. The low is 475. You can see the setup here, right? Lower lows and that first 15 minutes. This is what makes this particular one just perfect. This downtrend in the first 15 minutes. Remember, I was saying to look for a good candle setup, even within that 15 minutes, to give you a higher chance of success on the trade. And it just rolled straight down. I mean, no let up, just relenting, selling pressure. Short at 975 and just straight down, 10 points straight down. It probably goes to 960. This is what I would look at for a target. So this would be the first target would be around 465 based on this support level here. See where this touches on February 28th. And then the next level down is right around 460. It's really the low from this day, which is 458.20, but conservatively, call it that round number 460. That would be my target on a short through 475. Again, this is real time. It's still, as you can see on this minute chart here, just rolling down. So anyhow, I wanted to give you a concrete example. We went over this yesterday. Look for news. This one was bad news. People have been piling into healthcare for the safety trade this year. So a lot of people are stuck in this name. They came out with earnings today and their expectations, they brought them down some like 12% or something. So very bad news on earnings. Again, people piling into this ahead of earnings. You can see, the chart from late February up until today. And people had been running to these for safety in the, this tariff environment. So again, you had a lot of people stuck in this name, which just added to the pressure. People trying to get out now that they're missing so badly on earnings. So anyhow, like I said, just wanted to give you an example after the call yesterday and show you what the trade looks like. Hope you have a good 3-day weekend. I'll talk to you soon. Guys, let me add this on the cues. In addition to the UNH, by the way, just hit that 460 target that I was just talking about. Sorry, this is what, 10, 15 minutes later that I'm recording this, but I wanted to show you on the cues this morning. If you were looking for that 15-minute break on the cues, here's why it wasn't a perfect setup. Let me show you on a 2-minute chart. So we gapped higher. This was a short off the open because we gapped right into this resistance level from yesterday. Again, this is a 2-minute chart. We gapped here, came down. Let me go back to the 1 minute just to show you what that 15-minute looked like. This was the 15-minute mark. And look at where we were compared to yesterday. We were right at support, right? The close yesterday. This resistance here, here, and here. When we gapped above it, that became a support level. And look at what we were doing on this 1-minute chart. A double bottom was forming at support. So right at 15 minutes, which was here, this is the 15-minute mark, and the low was 444.60. And we dropped to 444.16 in that next minute. But it wasn't a great setup. And if you used a 2-minute trigger, you may have gotten in here, right? Because we closed this one right at that low, that 444.60. Actually, closed it at 444.55, right? So it's right there. Again, if you're using a confirmation trigger below the low. But again, it wasn't a great setup because of what was happening, right? It's happening at support, and it's happening where you could get a double bottom. So it wasn't a great entry. Later on in the morning, if you kept that 15-minute range, we never went above. And then when we broke below, this break of now support was actually a decent setup to take. I wouldn't say it was great, but it was decent, right? You broke support, which you had basically a triple bottom on the 1-minute chart here. You broke, and look at how you popped back in to the 15-minute range and then fell off. So, like I said, a decent setup, not perfect. It actually did work. The 15-minute, you would have shorted, again, right around that 44.60. Say you shorted even at 44, right? You waited. You would have gotten a nice 3-point drop on the cues here. So it actually did work. Not a great setup though, because of what I just went over. A break to the upside would have been right into this resistance. This break to the downside was right at support, and that's why it didn't work until later in the morning, right? Not until like 10:20 that you actually got that break of the 15-minute. Again, it did work, but not an ideal setup because of the support here. The UNH was the play, and again, that one is sort of falling apart now. It hit a low of 457.5. So again, perfect opening range break play. Here, let me go to a 2-minute so it's a little bit easier to see. Opening range, again, that 475 level, and now down here at 458. A really nice short on that one. Okay, I'm going to wrap that up. And again, have a good weekend, and I will talk to you guys next week.